Alright, today we're going to learn how to use the program Celtx, which is a free script writing program, and the benefit that it has is it automatically creates a bunch of formatting, whereas if you were doing it in Word you'd have to do a bunch of key pressing and menu using. So we're going to start by setting up a film script. When you open up Celtx from your desktop you'll see this menu, and we're going to choose a film script. So I'm going to click there and it's going to open up this window. So first let's familiarize ourselves with what's in the layout. Okay, like most programs we have File, Edit, View, Script, which is not in most programs, Tools, and Help. So File lets us open, New, Save, Save As, most standard tools there. This Edit menu is pretty simple. Undo, Control Z like most programs. Select All, Control A. Find lets you find things you're looking for. And so what this does, when I'm going to set this up as a sample script, and a lot of us are familiar with the story of the three pigs, so I'm going to write a story of the three pigs. So the first thing I'm going to do before I move on is I'm going to choose Save Project As. So I'm going to make a folder called Pigs. Open the folder, and I'm going to put my three pigs folder in here, three pigs. So this is now my script of the story of the three pigs. Notice right here it says scene heading. This is my formatting that's going to tell me what kind of layout it's going to give me. Now scene headings in script layout in Hollywood format have a very specific styling, and they have all caps. So as I type this in, I'm going to say where we are. The scene heading tells what's our location, what time of day is it. Real brief. So our location in this case is in the meadow. No matter what I do, I can't get rid of this all caps because it indicates to the reader and to the director that this is the beginning of a scene. In the meadow, I'm going to say daytime. And I hit enter, it automatically goes to action, which is going to have a description of what's happening. So in my action I can describe the scene. The three pigs are in a circle talking. Now the next line I'm going to have is going to be could be action, but in this case I'm going to use a character's heading. Character headings are always centered and they're always in caps. So we'll say first pig, and if I hit enter after a character's name, it's going to give me automatically dialogue formatting. Dialogue is indented on both sides and it's regular case. Well, here we are, a great big world. We should each build our own house. So the next line, it's going to either give me a choice. I'm going to go to character, so I can say second pig. I'll build down the road. Another character, third pig. Let's come back to the first pig. So notice, without me doing anything, it's automatically formatting it at uppercase. The first pig says, I'll build right here. Next, I'm going to add some formatting for my next line of action. I'm going to choose action here. Each pig heads his own direction except the first pig. Now if I want to specify how these pigs are going to be talking, I can add a parenthetical. So if I hit enter here, and I'm going to choose parenthetical, you can say confidently. These are usually pretty short descriptions in case they're whispering or shouting or speaking boldly. I'll say he speaks boldly. I can also add other things like transitions, which is a transition between shots. So if I go here and I say enter and I choose a transition, this is where I might use something like a fade. Notice it's all in all caps. Fade out. Hit enter, and now I'm going to get automatically a transition. I get another scene heading. So, same meadow, later in the day. Now the only thing we haven't talked about yet is a shot. So we're going to choose shot, and again this will be wide. It'll be all cap. And so a wide shot is going to be on my first pig's house, which is made of brick, of course. Now after this one, I'm going to automatically get action. So I'm going to get to describe stuff, what's happening. Text is if we actually see text on the screen. So that'd be for titles or subtitles or other purpose of text on the screen. So this allows it to set up a script that's formatted exactly the way it should be for shooting. That way the individual scenes can be broken down, the characters are laid out very clearly, and the dialogue is separated from the action and the descriptions in very clear ways. So this is used by the director, by the producers, set designers, editors. Everybody gets to use this script to work through the piece. Now there is actually a lot more to Celtx than just the screen layout for your script. There's a way of using index cards, and index cards let you work out individual plot points and think through how you want to have things go. So this card might just introduce opening sequence. And I'm going to use these cards to plan and think. So before I start writing the script, I might start using these to plan out what's going to happen. So my opening sequence, I'm going to have 3 pigs decide to build separately. And in my second scene, we're going to see home intros. This is my own note-taking system, so I'm just going to put in here that my 3 pigs show off their own houses. And I can add more cards simply by choosing the buttons up here for add a card, and I can delete cards and I can show my script. So in each one of these pieces, the script can be shown or the notes can be shown, so I can switch back and forth. So each of these cards relates to a specific part of the script. That way I can switch back and forth, and I can work on my script here, or I can work on my script back in the script view. There's a title page. The title page sets up when I want to do a professional printout of my screenplay. This would be the first page that I would share out with my director, my actors, everybody involved in the film. The most important parts here, though, are the script and the index cards. And now the last piece we want to look at is the typeset, so we can see how it's going to print out. Now right now this just says screenplay because I didn't do any optioning on my title page, but you can see how it's going to look when I print it out, how many pages it'll be, and one page tends to be about a minute of film. So you want to be thinking through how long you want your film to be and work through about a page per minute, and that includes dialogue and shots and all that stuff. One other part that you want to take a look at again is if you go to your title page, you can actually format this out. So you put the name of your screenplay here, 3 pigs. You're going to put by and then put the author here. Author is going to be, in this case, great screenplay writer Rob Campbell, based on Folktale. And I can put other information, contact, etc. If you're going to send this into an agent or a production studio, this kind of stuff is going to be important for them to get back to you, and they're going to be looking for that. But if I go back to typeset now, you'll see that I now have that information on the front page. So it formats everything for me without me having to try very hard at all to do it.